let me address this last email. So y'all could get it, so I can give my niggas some game, cause niggas will be mad at me. All right. Reader listener email. We got an email from a nigga from Los Angeles. He writing a BOSSMACK. He say, BOSSMACK, I got a new bad bitch on the team. She bomb. She been looking out for me, man, taking care of me, man. I really appreciate the bitch, man. The only thing is, man, she want me. She say she can't bust a nut unless I fuck her in the ass. So I always gotta fuck her in the ass at every session, man, and I never been through this before, man. Just in the ass like that, BOSSMACK. Have you ever been through some shit like this? And what can you say? Anything?
Incredible.
Alright. Actually, man, I have known some bitches that have preferred anal a lot. But they was some unusual bitches. They was like some different kind of bitches. There's some different kind of bitches. Real savage. Like LA, top of the food chain, money bitches, man. I don't know if that had anything to do with that predilection, man. But hey, man, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the asshole like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Real rare for me, so every session I can't imagine that. And, I don't know, man. I just never really dealt with that like that. But if she's a good bitch, bringing shit to the table, looking out for you, man, you can't be just throwing a bitch away because of some shit like that. Just try to do the best you can, work with it. You know what I'm saying? It's valuable. Got to keep a good bitch around, man. And you got to keep everybody happy. Keep your team strong. As long as she keep the asshole clean, she got to bleach the asshole for you. It's be alright. As long as it's clean, you good. As long as you ain't smelling shit hovering after every session, that's kind of disturbing. That's why I can't fuck with the asshole, because you never know when you're going to catch that. Everybody can take all kind of precautions and shit, but all you gotta do is catch that whiff one time and just throw everything off, man. I just can't take it. I can't. A lot of y'all other niggas can take it, but I can't take it.
Can't fuck with it, bro.
Personal.
Can't fuck with it. But it's like, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay fed. You feel me?
Bruh.
You said, I love the bitch, appreciate the bitch, food on the table, bring something to the table, she got a job. I mean, she must say, I don't know, he didn't mention if she had kids or not. The only reason why I mentioned that shit is just because it's like, it just kind of seemed like that was going to be the thing, that he was like, well, she got kids and they bad and her baby daddy a crib from wherever, and that nigga be tripping. But I didn't think that was going to be the thing, and it's like, I low-key feel that, like, I would need help, I need guidance on this shit too, because if that was the case, bro, look, nigga like me would have been left. Just because I can't live under them conditions, bro. Knowing that's expected of you.
That's crazy how I want to know how she got to that level. Like, how do you come up with that?
How you get that deep?
Like, how you figure that out about yourself? Like, dang,
figure that out about yourself. How you get that burnt out to where it's like,
I'm not. For some reason, this is not working. So let me try this, and it works. Like, what's next after that? Like, where do you go from there? Yeah.
Hey, man.
Just kicking the bitch in the pussy. Fucking bitch.
Hey, man, I've seen like various pornos. I always, and I talked to some porn stars about that too, man. Like, I'm gonna have a porn star on here in a couple weeks too. I ain't gonna say who it is. It's gonna be a surprise, but
it's gonna be a nigga.
No, I'm talking about a bitch first. Yeah. But the bitches, but the bitches was like, they was telling me like, yo, like, like how everything and pay for everything, everything, compartmentalized. And they was like, don't nobody be liking the ass shit. Like she was saying, make it look good, but don't nobody be liking it. But then I have come across bitches that was like judging a nigga on his ability to fuck a bitch in the ass properly and do it well. Like that was part of it.
So like we need
like none of this shit seemed too far fetched. That's the whole thing. It's just like it's just a lot of shit that I just can't do just based off of you feel me the way I be feeling about shit internally, like on my heart. But like,
I feel like maybe that's
it's not. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's not too far fetched. It's like bitches is wild.
It's some shit going on.
It's tight though. It's cool because it's like it's like this is a time where. You know, women is more like it's about as casual about shit as niggas are. Yeah. I mean, it's like the whole like asshole shit. It's like I said, it's just spiritual reasons. I be over shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Nah. That's I couldn't do it every time.
Yeah.
I did it once by accident. Not even gonna lie, I never did the shit on purpose ever in life. Did the shit once by accident.
He was in jail, right?
Boy, it's all bad.
I'm just playing.
But it wasn't like okay, never mind. I can't even elaborate on the shit no more after that.
Well, you set me up for that one.
Ow, nigga! I feel like we having them. Right, you feel me? I feel like that wasn't necessary. You didn't have to throw that one out there, but whatever. But yeah, that's some wild shit.
Yeah,
Not every time. Every time.
Yeah,
because it's like I recently just met some porno bitches the other night. And it was cool as fuck. Dope ass bitches. I didn't even know what they did. It was just like some cool little bitches that was kicking it with me. And I was just like, I asked the little bitch name was JoJo. I'm like, JoJo, what you do? Because I was intrigued by the bitch because she just had a real casual attitude about everything I was talking about. And I say a lot of offensive shit for the most part. But she was like, you know what? I can understand your reason behind that shit. She told me she loved my heart. She said, I love your heart. I said, I fuck with you. I was like, what you do? Like, cause she was just enlightened. She was just a real ass bitch that I enjoyed spending time with. Yeah, she was like, I was like, what you do, JoJo? She was like, porn. And I didn't know how to like approach it from there. I didn't know where to go from there because it's like I instantly was intimidated just at the thought of like where I go from here.
Right.
Because it's like, do I talk about porn with her, or do I just like ignore that?
Well, I mean, we could go into, how do you enjoy your job and, perks, ups and downs.
Right, but that shit, like, basically, all the shit that she was saying leading up to that just began to make a whole bunch of sense. So I was just like, bro, I was just at a loss. I'm like, all right. Because she had said a whole bunch of wild shit. I just thought she was just like a cool little free bitch. She is, technically. She's not free. The bitch get more money than me.
Right.
You feel me? Right. But I just couldn't understand, like, where to go from there. But she was talking to me specifically about like the fact that like she don't mind like the whole fucking and ass shit. Like if that was something that she had to do every day, she'd do it every day until she get burnt out on the shit. And I was just like, fuck. Wow. Like that just seemed it just seemed too intense.
Right, I feel you.
Like, cause I feel like for the most part that shit is like more acting than actual like bitches really just loving the way that shit feel. Like you just act on it.
Right.
I was like,
you just selling
willpower. You feel me?
But the crazy part is that there's people in the world who might just need that only, like the world.
Right. Just need that only, like, but like you said, like how you get that deep? Like what the last nigga do to you? What that nigga done did? You feel me? Like, was it good or a bad experience?
Yeah, there's always like an influence. You know what I'm saying?
Some gotta lead you there, and it's just like it just leave more questions than anything really. Yeah. It's just so many questions that just arise. Like she can only bust a nut.
Like imagine if
how can you?
Imagine if you're fucking a girl and she's like, yo, you need to hit me in the head with a spatula.
It could be just equally as bizarre.
How did you figure this out?
Like, I know bitches that like if you fuck with them, you're gonna be required to whoop her ass a couple times.
Like punch on her?
Or she's not gonna she's not gonna be respecting it. And you're gonna get there and she's gonna take you there like almost unconsciously.
Right. She's gonna provoke you.
Do certain things over time that's gonna either you're gonna do that or she's gonna start fucking with you a different kind of way.
Right. She gonna begin to like
to where you ain't gonna be
your role ain't gonna be as important. I had a choke me till I pass out bitch. Okay. And then I was like, okay, it's never mind. It's just like, bro, I don't understand why bitches be into shit like that. Because the thing is that like I said, ain't shit too far fetched. Like I be into shit as long as I don't gotta do no wild shit. Right. I choke you.
Right.
And you feel me? Like the shit just got real extra out one time. I ain't never really fucked with like a beat me up type bitch, but I think I'd be into it though, low key.
The What's the part in the moment? What do?
Beat her up.
Or you beat her up?
I've been asked for a black eye before, and I was like, there's too much to come with that shit.
She asked for a black eye, like punch me in the face.
Hey man, I've known bitches that said, you know, if
Choke
you
me,
don't
shit's
get
tight.
aggressive, I'm gonna start to doubt. Shit. You feel me?
Really
I might say some shit to you if you don't respond. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like it, dude. I sincerely believe. Like I know, and we have a nice woman in here, but I don't know if she gonna agree with this. But I'm a firm believer, and you gotta say, bitch, shut the fuck up, maybe once or twice a month. Like, just to keep a good vibe.
Off top.
Just, bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit, like, really, like, but at a certain time. You feel me? Like.
Right, just to touch base, just to touch bases on everything. Like you gotta fulfill all obligations that are.
People might walk out of this conversation like in the wrong moment though. Like my mom's gonna be like, "Yo, clap, bitch, shut the fuck up."
Nah, don't do it to your mama, but like to your female significant other. Like I even had my G-moms, rest in peace. She told me some shit. She was like, "Hey, grandson, you know, sometimes your grandfather just told me to shut up."
That's what my grandma said.
And I started crying and shit, but I just got over that shit.
I started crying and shit. I just got over it, and I just ended up shutting up. Did she end up shutting up?
She said, "I just shut up and I just got over it. Like I was talking too much." And this is a serious woman, like, talking to me. I'm like, damn, like, okay.
I cried a little bit, I got over the shit.
I like
shut up.
This could lead to keeping it real goes wrong, though. Like, someone's going to be listening.
Hey, I think you got to pick and choose your battles. You know what, man?
I feel like any nigga could get away with it. Real shit.
I'm a firm believer in, like,
you got to deal with the big brothers.
Bro, I'm a firm believer in if you don't check a bitch.
Right.
Then you the bitch.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if she do some shit to you the way both of y'all know you supposed to check her right.
Both of y'all know you got a pocket.
And then you just don't fulfill your obligation of following through.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, that's a mathematical formula. That's
right. If you don't check her, it's her job to test
you. You become a bitch. Like,
right.
You know,
right,
the
bitch
might come back and be like, yeah, I remember that time I said that wild shit to you and you didn't even say shit.
Whole dynamic done changed, and she a fucking nigga that'll slap her for sure.
Hey, man.
If she gonna press you like that, she'll fuck that nigga that's gonna slap her. Think about that shit.
It's crazy shit, bro.
I believe you.
It's wild out here.
Damn, you know what? That's some wild shit. We just start talking about some real tight shit. I've been thinking about all this shit.
It's wild out here.
Nah, again, cause I've been like I think about this type of shit a lot, just cause it's like. I don't really be knowing, you know, like the dynamic of how, you know, like the relationship gonna form with, you know, me and anybody really. Like women specifically is just like always kind of like end up being one type of nigga or another.
Yeah.
Like in their eyes, but I always feel like I'm the same nigga. But it's like I try to be real cool with everybody, especially with women. Like, for me, like they evoke that sensitive side of a nigga.
Yeah.
Like for the most part. But like even then, it's like sometimes it be unprovoked for me, bitch. Like, and then you know it be cause for conflict, but I feel like I'm good at like being firm in my reasons for shit. So it's like,
right.
You feel me? What? You feel me? Like, you know, I still respect you.
It's a. You know what? I'm gonna go deeper on y'all niggas, man. It's like I believe when you start to interact with a bitch, you go into like a ritual, like it's a kick ritual, like you might have to kick a bitch and then you gotta kiss her and make up and then you gotta kick a bitch again, and the kick don't have to be like physical, but it could be like psychic kick, words, or you know what I'm saying, or action, disciplinary action, whatever you want to call it. It gotta be something like, you know. I just believe, and then I believe motherfuckers go into that naturally, like, cause you want to be cool. Your base level is, I just want to be cool.
Right.
but then a bitch will just provoke you like in a certain direction, the way you forced to respond a certain kind of way, even if you don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be like,
yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I grew up around around like a lot of crackheads and shit. I ain't like necessarily grew up with them like next to my house or nothing like that, but niggas just, you know, just growing up and shit, like you'll see that shit, so it'll be nothing that's like randomly see a nigga beat his bitch up.
Right.
Random, beat her up.
Right.
Fuck her shit up. Tripping.
Right.
Talk shit, beat her up.
Happens
Next day, she back with the nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even the same day, she back with the nigga, and it's to the point to where it's like, even on that level, it's like I be trying to stay. I stay out of certain shit, just at least until I like have a full understanding of what the fuck going on with the dynamic of that shit. Because it's like, I swear, like, you know, it be provoked on both sides and shit, but it's like sometimes people can tolerate certain shit from the person that they fuck with.
Hey, bro.
It's like me, I don't really tolerate a lot of shit. Like it didn't got, you know, niggas didn't been everything. Niggas done been drunk and been high, and, you know, bitches that's talking shit or whatever like that, and then it'll be whatever it is. But it's like for the most part, it's like if she stay, then it must be because it's like she like that's a level of like that's a level that she willing to deal with. You feel me? Like that don't go above her threshold for that shit. Like you punching on her is like, all right, well, that's under the confines. Some bitches will stay if you cheat on her. Some bitches will dip on you for talking to another bitch on the phone. Like like sometimes that shit just fall under the certain categories or just like shit that y'all got between y'all two, like, you feel me? So you probably won't let the next nigga do it or the nigga before you do, like, but she'll let you punch on her, like.
Hey.